That's better. You can hear me now. The frame rate's very bad, so I'm probably jumping around. But you just know things are going to go wrong tonight. I'm in here. The reason the frame rate's bad is because I'm setting it for 1080p. I don't know if it's capable of doing that out here. But can everyone see me? The frame rate may not be perfect tonight. Matter of fact, I'm going to look on my phone and see what I look like, so bear with me. You see, I have these technical problems and we try and sort them out. I see what you mean about the frame rate. That's terrible. Bear with me. Do. Oh, see, I should have had all this set up, shouldn't I? Stand by. God, it's showing me an advert now. You can see me perfectly with no lag. Wow. Yeah, it's working okay. Cool. How is my mic? I haven't put any offsets on my mic, and it's a Yeti mic over here. That's weird. I wonder why the countdown was jumpy and I'm not. This computer's a wimp, I'll tell you that now. Hello, Christian from Grantham. I got your message. I will send that out to you. And Jude for Lego Dude. I've just said it. There we go. But look, we're in the man cave. And look, there's the chair. Well, the chair from the man cave. And obviously I've got a new chair up there. My Yeti mic is now the mic I'm using in here. And that apocalyptic echo noise that you can hear is because even though it's lovely and toasty in here, I've got no soundproofing up. And that's how I'm going to be insulating all the walls with soundproofing. Tiles about this big. As you can see over here, we've got some wood below the Victory. I'll show you the Victory in a minute. That wood's ready to build the paint booth, which I was going to do today, but I need to saw it, and it was chucking down a rain for most of the day today. So I can't believe there's no problems with the frame rate. That's crazy. Right, well, let's. If we have a technical problem tonight, I will try and fix it here. If I can't, bear with me, and I'll run back into the man cave and start it from up there. So just so you know, I'm wirelessly connected to the internet out here. I'm streaming at roughly 4,000 kilobits per second. I've had no drop frames yet. So I think where you saw the jumpiness of that original countdown, it's that this wimp of a PC can't play it. It's a HD video on a wimp of a PC. It's not a very good PC in here, but it does the job for what I want it to do. So Lego Dude game, it doesn't let you enter the giveaway. It should do, Lego Dude. All you got to do is sign in. Do that first by using your Twitter, your Facebook, your YouTube, your email, and then just visit the site. And then when you return back, you should have put a tick in there for you. So, but this is what we're looking like at the moment. So I'm going to give you a quick tour of what we are. Look, I've got my radiator here heating everything. I'll put the laminate floor down there, as you can see. I've got drawers there. That's my Victory. We've got a light up there, which is really bright. That's lighting most of the things. My paint rack's over here. My 3D printer here. My coffee there. And then over here, we've got the PC, the Yeti mic, some more storage up there, and another spotlight that I'm looking at you on right now. So stand by while I... oops, that's too... will that do? That looks cool. But yeah, so that's why it's echoey in here, because I haven't got any soundproofing yet, apart from the blind. I suppose that works. My 3D printer's not operational until I get my filament, which should be coming soon. But it is toasty in here, and I think the problem I've got at the moment is this radiator I've had to turn down because it's a little bit too toasty. I have this radiator on all the time while it's not insulated, which means that, I mean, it's got a thermostat control, so when it gets too hot, it turns itself off. But I don't want any condensation in here, and worst of all, when I come in here in the morning with my dressing gown on, I don't want to be cold. But saying that, dressing gown and coming in here, I've just signed up for an EarthCam account, which is something that I mentioned to you, that we're going to have a webcam in here 24 hours a day. It's going to stream in here 24 hours a day, and you should see it, still be able to see it at night as well, because we're going to be using night vision on it as well. So anytime I'm doing any work in here and I'm not streaming, you can still watch me. It's going to be like Big Brother. Just got to remember not to do anything that I wouldn't otherwise do in public in the work shed. Where would the paint booth go? It's going in that centre part there. Oops, you can't see that. It's going in that centre part there. It goes up as far as that beam there. So it's quite a big chunky thing. It's enough to fit the Victory in. So Dreamlight 2019. Hi, love the videos. My dad is building a Spitfire, and with each bit he puts in his size. Yeah, that's like me for everything at the moment. Okay, let's. I will. Do you have a door? What was that? Hang on a second. Do you have a doorbell and a coffee maker? No, Andy. What I've got is an Amazon Echo Dot, and if I want to speak to Mrs. Worldaway, I can just call her through that. That Echo Dot also controls the lights in here. It also controls the water feature I've got outside, and all the lights outside as well. So there you go. Burglars, not only, yeah, if you're thinking of robbing it, we've got locks on the door. I don't know if you saw that. Look, the doors are all locked. You can see down there. All locked doors, cameras, and I've got Phoebe as well. So Phoebe can hear a hedgehog in the garden. So if anyone plans to break, and the garden's locked as well, so you'd have to climb over the wall. But honestly, there's not really much to nick in it, to be honest with you. You can have a crap PC if you want. But yeah, that's going to be cool. That'll probably be alive in the next week, Andy, hopefully. But I will put a link on my channel. To be honest with you, if I'm not in here, though, you're just going to be looking at an empty shed. So, but yeah, it's nice. Like I can, because of the laminate flooring, I can whiz around, and it's great. I haven't got my lavalier mic on either, and the mic's probably about, I don't know, 2.5 feet from me. So yeah, she's banished me, Shane. As a matter of fact, if I ever have a row, this is where I go and sleep. I'd have to put a bed in here or something like that. But let's talk about Hogwarts. Issue 4 is the last one. That's coming to me tomorrow. It's been sent out. And in case you didn't know, and I've been telling all the people to say, it's confirmed that it's a full run. Yeah, it's not. Ian Sparrowhawk's done this. And as you can see, dear reader, thank you for purchasing Hogwarts Express. A limited 4-issue run has now come to an end. Now, what they're doing this time is if I send this form back to them, they'll either refund my money or they'll send me a free gift, which I'm really interested about. What is that free gift? And I could win an Amazon £50 gift voucher as well. So, I don't want the money back. I want to know what the free gift is. But anyone on the Hogwarts thing where I said, no, it's a trial, and they're telling me, no, it's not a trial, then told you so. Where is the stream? 73 FUG. You want to restart your YouTube if you can't see it. Press F5 and restart it. That's probably what's happening. So the stream's here. But you probably can't hear me. So I'm going to type it in chat. Refresh the page. 73. There we go. Yeah, so if you can't see a stream, look on chat. You are. I don't know why I'm talking, because you wouldn't be hearing me talking, would you? Yeah, how is Phoebe going to get in here? We did talk about that, David Carl. I don't know. She'll probably be. She thinks I'm upstairs, so she's going to go upstairs and think, hang on, something's not right here. Where is he? Oh, there. All right, cool. So that is the Hogwarts Express. Now, it looks good, the parts that we've got to do, but as I said, that's not coming till tomorrow. Lots of technical things tonight. I'm going to just turn the... Bear with me. I've just turned the radiator off because it is really hot in here. So I could open this door, and if I open the door, I'm in the garden. As a matter of fact, I don't know if anyone's seen my garden, but I have lots of lights in there. Look, check this out. Can you see out there? Look, all the lights going over the garden there. So I'll tell you what, it's cold out there tonight though. I think I will keep this door shut. But this is the workshop, so if you haven't seen it, it's really cosy. I have been using it, and I have been doing the victory at the moment. So let me show you where we're up to on that. And I'm pretty proud this time. Don't know if you can see that, but no filler. The planks are absolutely perfect this time. No holes. A little tiny bit there, which I'll fill, probably. But yeah, I'm really happy with how that's coming along. This is the other side here, looking just like that. So we're getting there. Now, if you didn't know why the Victory's only got 2 rows of planking, it's because I wasn't happy with the original planking I put on and the gun ports. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it all over again. Ripped it all off and I started again. One other thing to note on that, I did have some bowed rib frames. So as you can see, I glued some things to the top there just to take that bow out. And they are looking pretty straight now, so I'm pretty happy with that. But that was my fix for that. So I can actually get on with the victory now. And what I'm going to do is just plank that all the way up to the top of the ribs and cut the gum ports out later. I know where they go, so it shouldn't be a problem at all. Dash Riptide. Hi, Howard. That might be bad, Svi Wheeler. He will have a raccoon come in, and who knows what other woodland critters. We don't have raccoons, but I might get hedgehogs. I've got hedgehogs. I've got a family of hedgehogs in the garden, which is a pain for me because Phoebe likes to eat them. Doing videos on October 31st. What is October 31st? Is that Halloween? I probably won't be. No, it's Saturday. I'm not doing anything for Halloween because the as the kids know, with the COVID lockdown and stuff, I don't think they're going to let us go next door. I received my Eggman Studios. Yes, I received my X-Wings issue 45 and 52. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish the third wing. So one video is going to be me finishing the third wing because the next video will be starting the fourth wing. Once they're done, I'll be a lot happier, I tell you. But this is my workshop cave. So what I'm doing, anything I do in here is going to be messy. So I'm either sanding wood, cutting wood, painting, or escaping Mrs. World Wayne. Everything else is in the man cave. But it is nice to have a change of scenery, isn't it? And you know what? I really want to bring back the Welcome to the Cave. I loved seeing your caves, but I want to expand it a little bit. I don't know if you like this idea, but what I want to do is I'm about to make a paint booth. And that's going to be going in there. And if you've done a task, like if you made a jig for a ship, or you've made a paint booth, or I don't know, if you've made some sort of contraption which is helping with your modelling, then try and film it on your phone and get that to me. And just like you did on Welcome to the Cave on WeTransfer.com, so I can feature it on the channel. Because not only do I want to show off caves and hobby rooms, I want to show off what you're actually building as well. And even if it's a scratch build, or even if it's nothing to do with models, if it's something that's just going to make your life easier, I'd like that sort of thing, because what I want to do is start sharing community content out to the community, because it works really well with Welcome to the Cave. And I think it's only John Fairweather, sorry, I probably butchered your name. That's the only cave I've got left, and I've got no more videos, and I really do want to get that off the ground. But I'm captivated by people's ideas of how they do things. So you'll have to let me know what you think about that. But yeah, if you've got ideas for that, then yeah, I'll definitely be interested in it. We still haven't dropped any frames. I can't believe I'm at the bottom of the garden and the internet's working fine. I've just ordered a new Wi-Fi dongle, because even though I've got an extender about 10 meters away from me, I want a bigger dongle that can pick that up fine. So now this is the dongle where the internet dropped out about a couple of weeks ago. So that's why I'm dubious and warned you now that if the stream stops, it's because that thing's packed up. I do think it's on its way out. So the other thing that's changed is BT. I'll tell you about BT in a minute. So you've turned the heating on in the house tonight. Well, I said I have had the heating on today, but God, it's lovely in here. A bit early for Christmas decorations. It's never early for Christmas decorations. Michael, I don't know if you know me, but I normally set up my Christmas tree just before Halloween, and I decorate it with Nightmare Before Christmas figurines. So then that covers Halloween and Christmas. And then obviously, so it's a Halloween tree really. And then obviously when Halloween finishes, Christmas starts. Just brightens the house up. I've always been like that. As a matter of fact, if Lee FG73, is that your username? He knows me. He knows what I'm like for Christmas. Dave Mac, the workshop is for messy builds. The others will be, oh, thank you. You just started that, Mrs. Moldaway. Keep a BB potato marshmallow gun in there to shoot the critters with. Well, I hate spiders, Goofy, and to be honest with you, I've been really good. I've got no spiders in here at the moment. What I have got, I've noticed, is a lot of cocoons that I've had. I mean, whatever the moth or butterfly or caterpillar that's made them, and the butterflies come from, they're in here. They're empty, but I need to get the Hoover in here and do that. But to be honest with you, I don't really need to Hoover. I just get the broom in here and sweep up. But I can't wait to build this paint station. I am using an extractor fan. John builds iconic military models. Ensvi advised me about the cooker hood, but I've got an 8-inch extractor fan coming, which basically pumps out 395, I don't know, litres of air or something in an hour. It's a stupid amount, and I know it's going to be noisy, but I'm not going to have the sound on when I'm doing it. But this is a small space, which I probably will kill myself if I start doing too many lacquers in here. But thank you for all your ideas last week from Model Designs. I've been in touch with Model Designs and gave them all the ideas for the A2 pad, the screw box you'd like to see on the tight side, a trough down the bottom for screws. We did mention magnets. I did put that in there. Screw holders for the screwdrivers. And what Model Designs are looking at as well is actually creating a kit with it. So all the things that we use. So you'll also be able to get the sprue cutters, the everything I use, sprue cutters, the blades, and screwdrivers, all in part of that pack, which is a good thing. So but I'll get back to you nearer the time when that comes around. So very happy with that. But we have still got a competition running. I've not got the graphic on the screen because I'm on a different computer, but if you want to enter it to win that paint rack there, or not that one, but one like that from brand new, you just need to go to bits.ly, that's bit.ly/model designs comp. And we do have another competition with Ian and Partwork Upgrades, and I'm trying to think, that was bits.ly/Partwork Upgrades comp. So, but check out the last stream, it's on there, and I'm sure Ian you'll share it in chat as well, because I really am not prepared on this PC at the moment. Hello Gordon Lennox, how's it going? And Grove, hi Wayne, where are you going to out your train shed in the next game? Behind me, all in this massive space I've got behind me over here. It's going to be N-gauge though, so it's a lot smaller than the one I had. As a matter of fact, every bit of wood you see here was repurposed from the O-gauge that I had. So that wood didn't go to pot at all. I've used it. Holden, no, I won't be doing any videos on October 31st. That's a Saturday. I tend not to do videos on the weekend because I'll have the kids. That's Riptide. At least in this space, if you drop a part, you should be able to find it, and you're going to start back on the railroad. I will be starting, and I'm taking your idea, Howard. I'm going to be doing the modular N-gauge. I think that's a brilliant idea. So I can work on a section at a time here, and then when I've finished, put it over there. So it's going to be really good. But I can't believe how toasty it's like being in a log cabin in like a. I can hear the rain outside, and it feels like winter, but in here I'm all cozy. I might live in here. This could be nice. Bobby Bates, Wade, what are you going to do if the spiders decide to move into your workshops? Yeah, Bobby, I haven't thought that far. As a matter of fact, I'm trying not to think that far. If there's big spiders in here, I have Speedy, I have Phoebe, and I could have a vacuum cleaner. But I mean, I did get rid of spiders when I first started to move in here. The only ones you tend to get in here are the really long-legged things with the tiny bodies. I don't really mind them, to be honest with you. It's the big-bodied things that I hate with the big legs. No, don't like it. I think I've answered your question, John Farrant. How's the railway going? Nowhere at the moment, I have to say. I'm still trying to work this place out here. But you need a shed to escape my wife. Well, don't tell Mrs. Wilder Wayne that, because she's going to think that. Another thing I've got to apologise for, if I haven't answered anyone's comments on YouTube or email or Facebook Messenger, for some reason the last week I've been inundated, absolutely inundated, and I've been trying to catch up with everything, and I have missed things out, so I apologise for that. If you emailed me, I will get back to you. But like I said in the last stream, I have been looking at getting a PO box. So that's going to be set up soon as well. The funny thing is, you can get a PO box where you go to the post office and collect the stuff, and that's £34.50 a month. If I want a PO box where they deliver it to my house here, that's just an extra £1.50. So it's a no-brainer, really. So I will have a PO box soon that you can send whatever you like. And if I think it's suspect, I'll get someone else to open it. Okay, right. Who wants news about the Ecto 1? I've got news for that. Now, I was meant to have a call with Eagle Moss next week, but I've had to cancel it because I'm not here. So, issue 13 of the Ecto 1 is out. It was meant to be out last week, but the UK didn't have any stock of it. They got stock today, which means they're going to be working this weekend to get it all boxed up. So you will be getting it next weekend. So you should start getting your emails either from tomorrow, what day is it today? You're either going to get your emails from Saturday all the way through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So issue 13 is going to be coming out for anyone that wants it. I hope that's answered your question, Carl, Mark, Danny. But that has been confirmed. There was a delay, but they've got the stock now, so that's coming out. It's all good. I'll video build my 20 times 40 log cabin if I win the lottery. I'd love a log cabin. It'd be a lot bigger than... See, I can have this a lot bigger. I mean, this is 10 by 8. But the 8 foot this side, I can actually have 8, 16... I can probably have 20 foot in total for this side. It's basically a summer house. But next to the shed here, I'm planning to put a shed for all the stuff that used to be in here. And I like the coziness of it. I don't think it needs to be too big. I have wired everything in, and I already had power in here, so that's that was an advantage as well. Stop talking about big dongles. Hello, Lee. Just popped in to say hi. You're at work at the moment, so bye. You slacker. Oh dear. They're called dongles, aren't they? Wi-Fi dongles, USB dongles. Am I the only one who's called it that? We always call it a dongle. It's not another word I've made up, is it? No, it's a dongle. USB dongle. A Wi-Fi dongle. Hello, Graham Loki. How's it going? It makes a good thing for a change around, doesn't it? Having this there. Gates should all be set up. We'll find out soon. Oh, cool. Do we have to book a table, Ian? Or not? I haven't got a clue. My mother did ask that, and I'm like, I don't know. So, I don't know. I know Mrs. Welderwayne has got to have an eye check in the morning. So that's going to be expensive, isn't it? But I can't believe that I can't believe this is working. I didn't think... I thought we'd have a lot more problems tonight, I'd have to say. How did I get power to the workshop? Lego Super Mario Maker. My house is a new build. So when it got built, I automatically got them to put power down here before we moved in. So I've already got power down here and fused and everything. I was lucky with that. So I just thought that I would have a tumble dryer and fridge in here, so I might as well have power. So this is all trunked under the house and everything to here. So I don't know how they did it. It was the builders did it. So, but what I have got, I've only got 2 plug sockets down here. So I'm running all this stuff off 2 plug sockets. But I've done the calculations for wattage and ampage, and I'm fine. As a matter of fact, this radiator you're looking at is only a 1,000 watt radiator. You can get up to 3,000 for 1 plug socket, and that's on its own plug socket there. The rest of it's minuscule, so the computer's probably the most at the moment. That's got a 300 watt power supply in it, but nothing else. How cold is the UK? Hold on, I want to get a thermometer in here, but I'm guessing it's probably about 9 degrees, 10 degrees C. At the moment, it's getting colder. It's that chilliness cold, but it's not like the hard to breathe cold yet. But it's going to be interesting to see what it's like when winter's in here and snow's outside. It's partly the reason that I got paving down the garden to this, because it didn't have that. And in the winter, I'll be just treading mud everywhere. Red City 1965. Leave the tree up and hang Easter Xmas eggs from it. That's a good idea. That's your time. Well, now I've got a legless Terminator sitting here next to me watching the stream with me now. The Terminator issue 74, I need to make a phone call about that and see if they managed to get one in. Because I can't really continue that without it, can I? But as I said, I have got one coming anyway, but I just don't know when it's going to be. So, Mark Model Designs. What's that? How's it going, Mark? Anyway, I can't see what you've texted because I've got a dark blue screen with dark grey. But nice of you on board. I did mention about the workstation. It's going to be looking good. But I'm in the workshop today. I think this is it's all good. I have your face mask and one of your coffee mugs. Really? Well, I've got the coffee mug and the face masks indoors at the moment. As a matter of fact, my face masks are only about £8, I think, something $8. I don't know in the Teespring store. I had a look at the Vistaprint ones that are flying around Facebook at the moment. How much are they? They're like £17 each. I was like, nope. Hello, Brian. Looking good, Wayne. Maybe some posters for the walls. Well, I'm actually going to probably get another paint rack there for the amount of Vallejo paints that we've got. But don't worry, Mark. Model Designs, I'll be buying that from you. So, yeah. So I want one of them there, I think. Because I think that's the range of paints I'm going to be using. I'm really happy with those paints. But I said I do want to get on with making the airbrush thing, and that's why you've got a hell of a load of wood there. That's my next project that I'm going to be doing. Wayne, what did you like most about assembling the R2D2? I think putting the plates on, Hugo, and actually making it look like R2D2. Especially when you get the metal dome, it comes alive there. It's a lot more enjoyable build than the X-Wing. The X-Wing's just really monotonous at the moment, hence why I'm doing like 5 stages in one video now. But I feel naked here because I haven't got a lavalier mic on. I've got my Yeti mic over there. Gunny121, hi Wayne, I just ordered my starter kit for the Willy Jeep here in the US, and besides building the Jeep, you get to build a 140. I heard about that, Gunny121. I was under the impression that's coming out soon here in the UK, but with all the lockdown again, I don't know what's happening. I do know that we're going to be getting the payment, like I said, on Tuesday for the Ferrari F40. That's coming out either Monday or Tuesday next week. And then we should get delivery of that the week after. So, hello, John Fairbrother. This is the workshop. We can't call this the man cave. Because if I've got 2 man caves, Mrs. Welder Wayne won't like it. Wayne, with a spray booth in my shed, I have installed a bathroom extractor vent. Very quiet. I've done that, JC. That's what I've got ordered. But I haven't got a small one. I've got an 8-inch one. That's quite big. Because the booth is going to be quite big. It's not going to be a small booth. I did have a look at that bench vent, Mark, for Model Designs. Wow, those prices are like, wow. They had like £2,000 booths in there. But they were impressive, I tell you. That's on my bucket list, my wish list, I think. That's Riptide. I saw a Jeep Willy with that someone painted and modded it to a greyish blue colour. I saw the desert camo one, Howard, and it looked brilliant. 73, did you recycle all the woos? Dude, wood. All the wood from my train set, 73 FUG, is in here. The desks are the, or this side of the desks are the O-gauge that used to be on there. That was specially made, but I need to cut some more on that section there. So, because I need that to be moisture and God knows what else resistant, because that bench there is going to get filthy. Are you doing videos on December 16th? That's my birthday. I only do videos Tuesday and Thursday, Holden. So if it's a Tuesday or Thursday, chances are, yes, I will be. That's Riptide. If he lives out there, at least you can lock him out and not have... She could lock me out. I don't think she will. I'll be in the garden because our house, because it's a new build, they fill it with these beanbag sort of pellets. And even in the winter, with no heating on, it's quite warm in there. So she'll have the window open, so I'll just be making noises out the window. I don't mind Daddy Longlegs, Kevin. No problems at all. Goofy looking mofo. One sent a request for your kids. Is it to do a painted handprint somewhere on the wall? And varnish over a family memento. It's a good idea, Goofy. I've already done that. I don't know if you saw... I haven't showed you, actually. I whittled a stick once and made a really nice walking stick, varnished it, bound it with leather, and then I got them to write on it when they were kids, and then varnished over the top of that. So I've done something like that before. But I feel like Gandalf when I got that. The only problem with the stick is it's probably a little bit too heavy. But it's sturdy. That's the main thing. So if I'm falling off a cliff, I could probably hang on to it. John, hey, I keep calling you Hey. Is it Hey? Hi, Hey. How long will it be till you fill it up? Then you have to ask me for a bigger shed. I'm trying to keep it tidy. I've got the drawers you can see there. I've got another set of them just down here. I've got 6 drawers. I've got loads of those little compartment drawers up there. The booth's going to go there. Every other bit of blank wall you see, including this one behind me, is going to have those soundproofing tiles. So even though this has got the rustic look at the moment, I like the rustic look. That's the problem with these tiles, that they'll help to insulate it. They'll make the sound better, but I won't have this rustic look. I'm wondering if I just put the tiles on that wall and the ceiling and leave these as they are. Don't know. I need to have a think about that one. Johnny Fairweather, conkers are good at keeping spiders away. Johnny, no, they're not. Last year we picked about 400 conkers, and I've got them in a great big bowl. All 400 of them, all dried out, of course, now. Yeah, we still get spiders. I think they're eating them. I thank you for linking that, Ian. That's really appreciated. And I've just realised I'm like 15 minutes behind in chat. I'm sorry I ramble again. It's the coffee. And I can't believe the internet is still up and running fine, streaming at 4,500 bits per second with no drop frames. That's crazy. The US is starting the Eleanor build. Oh, well, listen, Agora models. So what we're going to have next week, we've got the Cobra next week. You've probably seen the picture on my social media of pack one of the Cobra that Agora shared. We're going to be building that. Not sure what day, probably the beginning of the week. Then we got the Super Snake, pack 9 coming next week. And then early the week after, we've probably got pack 6. Is it pack 6 we're on the Terminator? Pack 6 of the Terminator. So loads of Agora models next week, which is partly the reason why I want to get the Bismarcks out of the way tomorrow, which only leaves the X-Wing, really. I'm getting confused of what to build. You won't see another victory video until I've done, I think it's 9 rows of planking. I'll have to check the instructions, but yeah, 9 rows of planking on there. Your shed is bigger than my flat. That's not good. I want unlimited fun last to play. I missed that. Yeah, I hope that answered your question, Matt. Next week. Alex, that's something Alex Webster, is a display plinth due with the Ecto Pack 13? I didn't ask that, to be honest with you. I was more interested in getting it. Sorry, I fouled on that one, didn't I? I dropped the ball on that one. Hello, Brian. Live for Brian. Dave, how's it going? Look, my man cave's changed. Or is it a green screen? Perhaps this doesn't really exist. Oh, dear. It is a dongle. I have one for my notepad. I didn't have Wi-Fi. Yeah, dongles. I bet the Americans don't call them dongles, though. Why do you keep asking where is the steam? 73 FUG. What steam? I'm confused. It's cold and wet and miserable in the UK at the moment. It is. That's why it's so cosy in here, David. But we have had nice weather the last few days, so there you go. Hello, D. How's it going? We're getting a little bit of frost by the mornings in Bury. We are here, Michael. It's partly the reason why I come out at night, to just make sure that there's no damp in here at all. Because I can't afford to have damp on the computer or any of the wood, really, because I don't want it to bow and stuff. But yeah, it's cosy in here. This shed, just so you know, is not like a normal shed. It has got like a thick insulating wall anyway, these walls here. But and the ceiling, to be honest with you. But that's probably why I've never had damp problems in here. And this shed's now, it looks quite new, doesn't it? It's actually nine years old. So I don't want to be hearing that, Peter. 33 degrees C in South Texas. 95 in Tampa. Oh my God. Look at this shameless advertising for all my merch. Look. Are the tyres rubber on the Spitfire? I don't know. I haven't got that issue yet. That'll be coming next week for me, Lego Super Mario Maker. I've been to Tampa and Florida as well, Ian. But it's a different heat out there. It's not like muggy out here. I think after a day of being in a Florida heat, you get used to it. But here, I could never get used to it. Nine degrees C in Hartlepool. Look, I'm getting weather reports from around the country. You actually started thinking about expanding my wood shop out another 12 by 8 feet, so I could put even more woodworking junk in it. If I only had a ton of dollars. As I said to you on Patreon, my uncle's got a pig farm in Elstonham in Suffolk, and he's got loads of outbuildings. But yeah, he does have a big spider problem there, a big rat problem as well. I don't mind mice and rats, so. How do you get that raised look on your head? It's clean. I cannot get that that look without burn. You're talking about this? I don't shave my head. I just have trimmers on my head, and I use a razor just there, and there. As a matter of fact, on the World of Wayne channel, there's actually a video of me showing you how I'm using my Harry's razors somewhere. God knows where. I'm about 11 videos shy of 950 videos apparently on the site. So that's all good. It's the man cabin. So if you have a spat, you can say, fine, I'll be in the man cabin. In the UK at the moment, it is now 8:35, Holden. Have you seen Thomas Krause's video on the X-Wing? The panels don't fit well at all. Space Junk, I don't know if it was you. Someone linked me that, and yeah, that did look a bit concerning. But at the moment, all my panels fit well. The hatches, they do when they're shut, but trying to get them shut is a little bit of a nightmare. I probably wouldn't have them shut anyway because the landing gear is going to be for them. But I'll see that when we go along. And if I might have to make adjustments as we do the build, I'd rather do it then than the stage he's at where it's pretty much all together. I think he's on issue 98, isn't he? So there's only 2 more issues to go. Captain Alex, I can see this leader of England. Everyone must wear a mask or there'll be jail time. England is locked up and it looks like The Last of Us. I see the problem. Do I have to wear masks in jail though? That's the thing. The problem with making these laws is laws are all good and well, but if no one pays any attention to them, then they're not really a law, are they? If you want proof of that, just remember the poll tax. We had the poll tax back in the late 80s and no one paid it. So what can they do? They tried to take people to court, but there were so many people that in the end, I think they wrote off the debt on that. But that sounds political, so we're not going to be talking about that. Yeah, what I'll do, Life of Brian, I'll take a picture of this backdrop and you can use that in one of your videos. Where did I get the gaming chairs from, Wayne? Hope you're well. Jason, they're in my Amazon store. So if you go to YouTube Studio, you'll see them in there. So the one I'm sitting on at the moment is in the YouTube Studio. The one I've just bought isn't. I need to add that in there. Someone's just sent me an email. Shane Chappell. Thanks for that. Shane, you must be in chat because you just sent me a picture of a spider. They're the ones I don't like in here. Oh, I've got to show everyone them. The problem is we've got these sort of spiders everywhere in the garden. Look, he sent me those spiders. My garden is plagued with them. Absolutely plagued with them. Oh, thank you, Mark. That's excellent news. I'll be sure to check them out. I'm not in on Saturday until the afternoon, and then Sunday we're off back to Essex to see Esther's father. So, but yeah, I'll give you some feedback and let you know, Mark. That's excellent. Thank you for that. How's life in lockdown in the northeast, Dave? Is things getting better now? Have they lifted anything? I haven't got a clue. I don't. To be honest with you, the last week I've turned the news off. I haven't watched it. Hello, Troy from Houston. I need to get back to Houston one time. That was a really nice place, but I never got a chance to explore it very well. You've just finished all your issues of the Bismarck. The Bismarck's looking good anyway. And Jim, please don't say that. There are no spiders in here yet. Let me tell you about this deal we got at the moment. To keep spiders out, use caulking between the roof and walls, expanding foam way. I was going to do that, Michael, but I don't want it to be too... I need a lot of ventilation in here, A, for like the paint, but B, I don't want it too stuffy in here. And even though it's a nice heat at the moment, it's not stuffy. And that's my worry about insulating everything, because I think it's just going to be too stuffy. But I do like the idea of just doing that wall and the ceiling. I won't do underneath here either, because I've got a whole convection thing going with that radiator at the moment. I'm really hot. Look, I'm sweating at the moment. Have I seen that chair before you're sitting on? This chair I couldn't get out of the man cave because I put the shelves up. The door can only open a certain distance. I couldn't get it out. I had to take the whole thing apart to get it out, then assemble it again afterwards. Do Modern Mods do special requests? I have a Season 1 Knight Rider that was sold without the red front scanner. Ayoshima have discontinued the scanner. Speak to Chloe. She's a master with electrics, so they may do. Bobby Bates, wait, I went to the hospital to see a doctor about my cataract and macula in the right eye and now waiting for further appointment for test. Bobby, nothing to worry about. Vince, who's on the channel, Vince Still, he's had a cataract done. I believe his eyesight's now good. My mum had 2 done, and I was with her for that. And even though the operation looks scary and stuff, I can't believe how well it's done for her. She doesn't have to wear glasses now, which is crazy. Your space has spiders everywhere. Yeah, but the sort of spiders in your neck of the woods, Howard, there are like brown recluses, haven't you? Which can like, you know, you might need they bite you. You get your oh, thank you very much. Oh my God, who's that? Partwork upgrades. Oh my God, Ian. I just saw that pop up then. I'll get back to you. Hang on a second. Let me. You see, you throw me in. Damn it. What was I saying? Howard, we're talking about spiders, brown recluses, and how if they bite you, they necrolyze your skin. So you need amputations. I think that's your most poisonous spider out in America, isn't it? Not good. Please stop talking about spiders. Hello, Alex. How's it going? Not sure if you plan to spray paint the victory, mate, but you get a fantastic inventive finish with Admiralty paints from Caldycraft. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna be priming it, even though I do want the wood texture to come through. So I'm gonna use a thin primer on it, and then I'm gonna paint it. I am probably gonna air spray. The reason is I'm looking at what again, how far John Builds Iconic Military Models has got with it, and I'd love it to look like that. My one won't be the same colour though. My colour's gonna be the pinkish that it is now. So, 73. Bug, how is John Hunter? He fell off the map. You know, I've been trying to look for John Hunter. I don't know whatever happened to him. He seems to be the one of the only missing in actions we've got from Blockbusters. I know where Stuart Harmsworth, Ian Bloomfield, all of that whole crew is. But yeah, John, we never knew what happened to him. Is he all right? And how's his brother? I haven't seen his brother in years either. After this live stream, you're going to start watching Build the Millennium Falcon holding. It's a good one. I knew all I need is a kettle and coffee and sugar in the workshop. Well, I do, but I need a fridge in here more for my milk. You know my milk habit I've got. What airbrush setup will you get? I'll put my airbrush away. I think I'm going to do a video for that actually, John, and that'll explain it to you because I'm gonna demonstrate a couple of airbrushes that I've got. The boat at the moment, Bexac, is Bexac. God, I haven't seen you in ages. How's it going? Just shy of a metre, I'd say. Talking about Spitfire, we had a flyover. We did have a flyover, David. You're right. That was we had one at Sewell Aerodrome last weekend. Are you putting all your other builds in the new workshop? No, Bexac. This is just for the messy stuff. The staff wear masks in jail, but not the cons. What does that tell you, Derek? Oh my God. Yeah, the poll tax was a nightmare back in its day. Thank you so much for that, Ian, and Partwork upgrades. I really, really do appreciate that. It's the first time on a new computer that I've seen that little graphic come out. So that was good. The Jason mask was made by Revo Dave, who sometimes comes in the channel. And take care, Simon Lewis. Hey Wayne, sorry I'm late to the party. I've been working out at my garage. Did you get my email? Um, no. No, I didn't actually, Craig. Did you send it to Wayne at worldofwayne.co.uk? I haven't seen that. You should shave your beard, get a wig, and cosplay as the great Benny Hill on a random weekend when you have the kids. Oh dear. Please stop talking about spiders. I am just getting to the bottom of some of the chat here because I want to talk to you about BT. You're going to love this story. South Wales are in lockdown. You're not allowed to see family now in Scotland. I know that's bad. I'd really be shocked, Gordon, if it is on at Christmas. If it's still on at Christmas, this lockdown, I'll be absolutely shocked. I'm sure Mrs. Welder Wayne's already got it, but we got Deepak. I don't know what that's all about, Deepak. Oh dear. We're all good here, thank you. I haven't got any insects in here at the moment, Red City. Liverpool's in lockdown. Oh my god. I'm trying to find. Where did you get my PS5 pre-order from, Wayne? I tried everywhere. Right, Jason, I got mine from Amazon, but I had an email from Game. Game are going to get stock in from tomorrow morning, so you might want to go back on their website and try Game again. Okay, there's a bit of advice for you. Um, where is it? Stand by. You don't know where John Hunter is either. I'm wondering if he's still alive, you know. It's very weird for someone either not alive or gone around the country. I know in the last days of Blockbusters he had a bike accident and had his spleen removed, but and he did like the that was just the universal symbol for fingers. Has Mrs. Wayne kicked me out? No, I'm in my man cave tonight. So let me tell you about BT. Now, my BT bill is due. My contract's due up next week. So at the moment, I've got fibre, all singing and dancing fibre with the phone line. That's costing me £63 a month. It was £63 a month. So they offered to give me exactly the same package for another 12 months, I think it was, for £70 a month. So it rises £8 by getting nothing extra. So I said to them, but if I don't upgrade, that means I'm staying at 62, so I'm saving £8. And their answer was yes, theoretically. But when March comes, my £62 will go with the rate of inflation, so I could go well over 70. By getting this option, I can get it for £70 throughout the full thing of the contract. So I said to them, no, I'm not going to do that. That seems a bit too much. So I thought, well, I don't need a BT phone line anymore because I quit my job in March, so I don't need a phone line. So I thought, let's see what Sky offer. So I've gone to Sky. Now, Sky are giving me exactly the same as BT, which is the phone line, fibre broadband. They're also giving me a Sky Q box, wherever that is. They're giving me Wi-Fi extenders, Sky, all the Sky Sports channels and all the Sky channels except for the movies. I don't need the movies. BT Sport, and they're also giving me Netflix, 2 Netflix accounts sort of thing, you know, so you can have it on 2 screens. 7 things Sky's giving me for exactly the same price of just broadband with BT, £70. How mad's that? So as from the 9th, hoping the internet stays good, I'm no longer with BT. I've been with BT for about 6 years, but that was unbelievable. Crazy stuff. You've been with Sky for 19 years, Ian. I mean, I got fed up with Sky because their tech support was crap. They didn't do fibre at the time. So, I mean, back in 2012, 2013, I just quit them. I went to BT. But I can't believe that deal that I got with Sky for £70. They give me not only the broadband and phone, but they're giving me the whole Sky sports packages and Sky, oh wow, and the Sky box. And I was most excited. But it's good when you shop around. It's like my AA bill for, again, in America, it's not Alcoholics Anonymous. That's what we call our automobile. It's our breakdown service. That was due to end last month. So I cancelled it, re-signed up with the AA again and got a £30 gift card for Tesco's. But they don't offer that to the existing customers. That's why I cancelled it and joined up again. Crazy. They don't do enough loyalty for their current customers, which I think is so sad. But Derek, I would go to Virgin, but we're not in a Virgin area here. Unfortunately for Virgin, you've got to be in one of the old Rediffusion areas which had the cable installed. But yeah, we don't get it here. Can you scroll up message and read it? D. Right, hang on. Bear with me, D. Stand by. Ian Campbell, have you any ideas if you've seen my last message? Oh, right, we're going up again. So this is to Ian. Ian, I'm going to help you out and try and find the message. You probably already answered it. Sorry, D. Stand by. I'm looking. I wish there was a search feature on this, you know. Primitive Viking. Hey, Wayne, what do you think of the XYZ deal? Very good. Hello. Oh, okay. Alexa, stop. Did you hear that? See? Mrs. Welterwayne can page me in here. Babe, come on. She's in here tonight now. Look. Come here. Well, we do it. Come here, look. There you are. You didn't think you were coming in here, did you? Right, we're looking for Dee's message. Dee, I can't see a message. You have to put it in again, Dee. Sorry, I looked. I can't see a message. Hello. I couldn't go with anyone that uses the BT line because if my ex... I couldn't go with anyone that uses the BT. I missed that. Say hello to everyone. What do you think of the workshop? I can't believe you're out here. How did you find me? How did you find me out here? Or did Mummy just let you out? Because you were bugging her. Take care, Michael McGarry. You got a mini Jack. Well, this is a Jack G. So Phoebe's half Chihuahua, half Jack Russell. And that's why her face is not as long as a Jack Russell's face. And she's a lot more tiny. I mean, she looks big on film, but people that have seen her like Ian and stuff, she's tiny. She can fit in a handbag, can't you? But you just watch yourself. Look, you're there. That's you. You're sniffing the hedgehogs now, aren't you? You're looking for the hedgehogs out here. And the mouse. Is there any mouses in here? Would you find them? Will you get the spiders for me? Everyone's been teasing me tonight about spiders. There's no... Why are you shaking? No, she's shaking, bless her. Okay. Mrs. Welterwayne, I'm going to let her out so she wants to come back in because it's very cold outside. Come on in, you get down. Go on in. Go see Mummy. Sit down. Oh, bless her. Phoebe's always in here photobombing. You should see some of the pictures we've got. I might have to do a montage of some of the stupid pictures we've got. So, I'm so glad that this has worked tonight on just the little dongle that I've got in here. I've got a better dongle coming in tomorrow. So, I do have to think about that countdown. I might have to just change the resolution on it to 720 or something because even though I'm streaming in 1080, this computer doesn't like playing HD. It's not a very good computer, to be honest with you. It's an AMD something or other. But this is my daughter's old computer that I managed to fix, but she's getting a laptop, so. My husky grabs the hedgehogs and throws them around, poor things. Phoebe, I'm telling you, the amount of times we've taken Phoebe for a walk, she's gone in a bush and come out of a hedgehog. It's like the pins don't actually do anything to her. But a dog Phoebe size can't crunch down on them, so she don't hurt them. If anything, the hedgehogs hurt her, so we just take the hedgehog off. They go trotting underneath the decking again, and Phoebe walks around with bits of broken spines in her gums that we have to pick out. So you'd think she would have learnt by now, but no. That's why she's only got the little small brain there. But you too, Lee. That is a name from the past, though, Lee, I have to say. Is the Terminator base one part? Gary, I'd say... I'd be surprised if it is because you've got the fiberglass part. I couldn't really demonstrate it because it's so heavy. We've got the fiberglass part that goes over the outside. Underneath you've got a metal. And then in that metal part, I'm guessing you're going to have the speakers and the wiring for the lights. So that could be a couple of issues. And then the support that the Terminator stands on, that probably is one part because that is one thing. But don't be surprised if the base is more than one part because you've got the 4 lights as well to go in it. So I can see that being 2 or 3 issues. Not sure. It'll be interesting, but I did mention to Agora Models, they don't even know the answer to it, that obviously I was turning it on with a switch to the side of the head. Our Terminator hasn't got that. So I don't know where the switch is going to be. I'm guessing it'll probably be behind the head. But they didn't know either. So dogs don't see the point of hedgehogs. Well, Phoebe being a Jack Russell's a terrier, so it's not just dogs, it's ferrets, anything that moves, basically, she wants to go. When Phoebe used to have her own dog bed downstairs until Mrs. Welterwayne got guilty that we left her one Christmas and spent the whole day out and came back to Phoebe being here, and she felt sorry for her that she spent Christmas on her own. So now Phoebe comes to our bedroom, but no, it doesn't stop there. Now Phoebe's got a little steps to get on the bed. And then when she gets in bed, she goes under the covers and sleeps under the covers all the way under the bed. And then when she can't breathe, because after a while, you know, with a blanket over your head, you're suffocating, she'll just come out and collapse on the pillow. So she's got the blanket on her and her head on the pillow. So I say it's, I said, I can't believe I'm waking up next to a dog. And of course, Mrs. World of Wayne's comeback is, wouldn't be the first time. I will be doing more victory videos again, Ian. But I said I want to get the planking done to the point I was at last time. I'm not there yet. But I am a lot happier with how the planking's gone this time. Because it was playing on my mind. Again, anyone who don't, because you don't see my Patreon, I broke it apart. If I'm not happy with something, I can't sleep. It's the OCD in me thinking I should just really rip it apart and stuff and start again. So that's what I did. So when are you building the spray booth? Tomorrow, Ian. I've already drawn the lines. I don't know if you can see them. To cut? No, you can't see them. So I've got to cut them. I've got the. I've borrowed my dad's bandsaw thing. So I'm going to cut that. I'm going to assemble it. I need a compass to draw circles because I need to mark up the extractor fan, but I can't do that until the extractor fan arrives. So it's not going to be a quick job. And then I've got, whoops, I've got this little thing that I 3D printed before the 3D printer broke down, and that's going to actually just attach through screws this side here. I need to punch them out to the side of it, and basically you rest your airbrush on there when you're not using it, like that, you see. So that's a little gadget that I 3D printed. Quite happy with that one. Bobby Bates, Wayne, issues of the Spitfire 30 and 31 landing indicates a small spring that pops out if you're not careful. I've done the springs to the DeLorean, Bobby, so it shouldn't be too bad. But when it comes to things like that, I make sure that I'm putting things in with my hand over the top. Because, yeah, believe me, I've spent many an hour trying to rescue things from the carpet monster. Not good. Yeah, boy, my ex's cat used to do that. Now the cats are doing this. Peter J. Cooper, the model builder. Will you get the Cobra with priority? Hopefully. What do you mean, will I get the Cobra with priority? I'm confused. What does that mean? I'm getting the limited edition one. But I've already got the Cobra here, if that's what you're asking. I've already got it here, but I'm not to build it until Tuesday because obviously they haven't been sent out to everyone yet, and you don't want me putting a video out until they're sent out to you. So how did the 3D printer break down? It didn't break down, Holden. I just ran out of filament. So I need more filament. What about lessons in coding to that electric circuit? Can't remember the name right now. The Arduino. Funny you should say that, Ian. I got my Arduino box out today because I was looking for a power line adapter to see if it worked in the PC. And every little bit of electrics fell out all over the floor. So what I did was bundle them all back in and do it. But I'm probably going to do something, funny you should say that, Ian, because I want to do the little lights inside the proton packs. So I'm going to use my Arduino for that. So you can't believe you're older than me, Lee. How the years fly by. Well, I'm 40. How old am I now? I'm 47 now. I'll be 48 July 4th next year. I don't have the Shelby Cobra packs 1 to 5. They're not even out yet. Only pack 1's out at the moment. But for the accelerated starters, they get... I don't know how it works, John. That's a good point. Anyone from Agora Models, anyone who did the bulk start, I don't know. I don't know. What nicotine strength do I vape? I don't vape. I can't vape Cons Customs. I'm like asthmatic. You'd kill me. But I'll be honest with you. I'm captivated by the whole vaping thing. I'm captivated by how many gadgets there are for it, all the flavours and all of that. I mean, I've never smoked a cigarette or anything in my life, but I can see why it appealed to people. It's very interesting technology. What limited number Cobra did you get, Wayne? I can't remember, John. I can't remember. I know I think I got my number plate as World of Wayne. But I can't remember. But World spelled like W-R-L-D. I'm not sure. I'll be surprised when it comes. Oh, is it night time already? You turned 48 on Sunday the 20th of September. Really? Oh, I missed your birthday, Dave. Well, happy birthday from last Sunday then. The Bismarck's 140 issues, Lego Super Mario. And I can't believe we've survived the whole stream tonight without the internet going off. So that's brilliant. This was the first stream from the workshop. I think on Tuesday we're definitely going to be back in the man cave. We are going to be doing the X-Wing for the live build. Now, the funny thing about that is we're going to be doing the pipes, which is something hard. And I probably will be on the run. So if you want to watch me make a complete amount of hash or something, then tune in on Tuesday for that live stream. Tomorrow we're going to be doing the Bismarck. So I've got 2 issues to do the Bismarck. Can't remember the issue numbers. And then the next video is going to be out on Monday. But thank you all for watching. I hope you do like the little workshop here. And hopefully we'll be doing some videos from here soon. But I've got to get a bit more tech in here. But I'm glad tonight has worked and I'm still on the screen. Anyway, listen, take care.